Hi, welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rjpasini. Today is March 19th, 2018. First, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers who subscribed to me recently. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. And I hope the people that do land on this channel get something out of it. I put the information out there for all my potential YouTube followers and the potential eBay buyers out there who are involved with reselling. I hope they get something out of the information I put up. For those who know me, I also do reseller outside the Reseller News. I do the sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos. And that usually comes up sometimes when I purchase new items, or if there is something that needs to be demonstrated, I will produce those videos as well. What I like to talk about in this video here, before I get started with the Reseller News, I've had picked up some topics up there that we're going to go over shortly. I just want to say, in regards to getting comments, every now and then I do get crazy comments and that are left on, and I for the most part I do answer them. But if I have to repeat it again, and to maybe the person who is watching this video, which I don't think they are, because that was a segment, it was a separate video that they picked up on. You know, they commented on, and it was for the first act guitar. Now, folks, for those who don't know me or familiar with me, I usually do sneak peek videos and demo videos, and that just happened to be a demo video. And in the demo video, I talk about the item, I talk its condition, I show you that it works. If it doesn't work, you know, if there's any flaws on it, I share this information with you guys, and it's for the potential buyers. And it's to ensure the potential buyers that if you get the item, it's going to be in that condition just as described in the video. So without getting too into it, the comment was left is, what the H are you selling a $29 guitar for? I give more expensive guitars over like that. I give them away. Well, my comment, or my response to that comment is, if you could give expensive guitars away, God bless you. If you got the money to do that, that's great. You got the money, you're that wealthy to give things away. That's great. I wish I give you kudos. Just to let you know, if you are watching this video, I don't get things for nothing. And that first act guitar that I put up on eBay, and I don't remember how much I sold it for, but I had to pay for that at a local thrift store. Okay, and it wasn't the cheapest item to buy either. Okay, so if you're giving items like that away, you're saying, according to your comment, I removed the comment about folks, by the way. You're stating that you give more expensive guitars, better than that away. That's good. You got a good heart. You apparently have more money than me to play around with to give things away like that for free. And if you could do that, you're in a better situation to do that. More power to you, and more kudos to you. Really, I have to pat you on the shoulder and say, man, you're a good-natured person to do that. I don't have that kind of clout. Okay, when I go to a thrift store, I buy that stuff. I have to make a profit on it. I don't, like I said, if you watch the videos, I don't tell you everything. I don't address all the prices on everything I pick up. That's just the way it is. Okay, so if anybody takes offense to that, I'm very sorry. I apologize. But I don't think it's necessary for me to sit there, as I said in my other videos, to discuss how much money I spend on items, okay, and what I sell them for. So if you can give these things away, that's great. I've given little things away in the past, but I can't give things that's costing me too much money away. But anyway, I was going to tell the person, I was going to respond to the comment. Because sometimes I get a little annoyed sometimes with these stupid comments, and then you get the thumbs down, and the thumbs up is one thing, but the thumbs down, it's a demo video. Why would you give somebody, if somebody's going out of their way to create a video, make a video to show you something, right? Why do you got to give them a thumbs down? If you don't like it, don't respond, just click it off, right? That's what I would do. So if you don't like it, I was going to tell the person, if you don't like my videos, don't watch them. That's it, don't watch it. You don't have to watch it. If it infuriates you enough where you had to write, what the H are you doing with selling a $29 guitar? I give more expensive ones away than that. Okay. What do you want me to tell you? Good for you. Anyway, over that topic, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I I get a kick out of comments like that. And like I said, when I get stupid comments like that, people making derogative remarks, I just remove them. So you won't see them. Anybody on YouTube will not see those stupid comments. And if anybody does leave stupid comments like that, if you don't have nothing nice to say, I will just remove them, period. Now, here's when I get moving forward really quick, and I don't want to jump into reseller news because I don't want this to protract into 2 hours or an hour and a half, because I know sometimes they do, and I'm sorry about that as well. Going forward with this YouTube channel, I would like to do sometimes, throw up a little free advertisement out there for places around here, businesses around the area. Now, mind you, I am not affiliated with these companies. Okay, I have no affiliate links with them. If you go to them, I am not getting anything for it. If you click it on, or if you go to their website or whatever, if you call them up, unless you tell them, oh, I found this guy, this guy Rjpasini, whatever. He puts it on his YouTube channel and he advertised. It's free advertisement for them, So I don't mind doing it. People may say, well, what are you getting out of it? You're advertising. You think those same companies would advertise for you? Probably not. They probably would. But you know what? This channel, this YouTube channel, folks, is to help you out. I don't mind taking the time and spending a couple hours on making a video. It does take hours, because by the time you edit it, you put all the stuff into it, and then you got to upload it. It takes a long time. And I want to share this with you guys. When I'm doing videos that are like 50 minutes long or an hour long, you know how long it takes to upload? First, I have to convert it into a movie format, an MWV or something like that, or WMV, whatever it is. It takes probably about an hour, maybe 2 hours to do that, because I don't have the fastest computer. And then after that gets done, after it gets converted, then I have to upload it to YouTube. So that's probably going to take another whatever. I think it's a little quicker on the YouTube when you're uploading. It probably takes maybe about, maybe a little less time. Maybe instead of an hour, whatever it is, depending on how long the video is, it might take maybe 45 minutes. Who knows? 40. Maybe it does get close to it. I don't know. I never really timed it, because once I convert the film, I load it up to, after it gets done, I load it up to YouTube and I walk away from it. I wait for it to come up. When it says processing done, then I hit the publish button, and then that's it. So I don't mind doing it. And a lot of people may say, you're crazy, man. You're doing free advertisement for companies that they don't know you from Adam or Eve. But I don't care. This YouTube channel, folks, is to help you people out. Okay? You're learning from it, and I can learn from it. Now, these little stores, only have 4 or 5 of them. I never knew about them. I'll be honest with you. That's why I'm throwing it out there. And now you're probably saying, yeah, but these are for companies, these businesses are in your area, in New York, Long Island. Yes, that's true. So a lot of people say, why would you want to throw free advertisement and put it up on YouTube? It's going to go all over the world, no doubt, right? Whoever watches it, because it does go all over the world, these videos. Well, I don't know, I'm saying watch mine per se, but it's an open source, right? Open broadcast. The thing is, for the people that live on the island, or New York, whatever, I'm in Long Island. I live in New York, but I'm on Long Island. The people on the island, they probably never knew about it, like I never did. So I'm sharing with them. But also keep in mind, they do have phone numbers. Some of them do supply phone numbers, and some do have websites. So you could always go to their website if you want. Because like I said, if you're living out of state, you don't want to call up over here because it might cost you money unless you get free calls, whatever. And you could talk to these people if you want to buy something from them. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to ship it to you. I know I would. If I have my websites up there, it's Rjpasini.com, and if somebody's seen something from that they wanted from me, whatever, I would have no problem packaging up, saying you pay the shipping, you pay for the price and the shipping, and I'll send it out to you. I don't care. If you're in Arizona, California, Oregon, whatever, wherever you live in this planet, I'll send it to you. I don't do international shipping. Let's put it that way. But within the island, within the United States, I have no problem shipping it out to you. So if people think it's stupid, thinking like, wow, this guy's putting stuff, businesses out there that's in his town, Long Island, whatever, New York, and it's going all over the different states. Why even bother? But anyway, folks, I don't want to dwell on that. I'm just going to put it out there, just one little page with the stores on it, with the businesses. You want to check it out, okay? If it'll help you out, they're thrift stores, like I said. There's a couple of thrift stores in there. And for the people that live in New York and the people out of the state, you can check it out too. Like I said again, you could always contact them if you see, if you want to do business with them or whatever, try to work something out with them. The information's there. Now I'm going to bump out of the screen. We're going to jump to the reseller news. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, folks. I don't want to dwell too much on because it is late in the evening. It's going on 5:30 over here East Coast time, and it is getting close to dinner time. So I have a late start today. I had to do a couple of errands running around, and you know, there's always something up. Time is of the essence around here. It goes so quick. So without further ado, let me bump out this screen, and let me go over here. Okay, I'm on the wrong screen here, am I? Right, let me back out of this here. Now there was one here. Let's see if I can find it again. I'm sorry, guys. Nope, that's that right here. Here we go. Here's one. This is the Telegraph, and for those who do follow me or don't follow me, if I'm not familiar, I don't read all the stories verbatim. I just put the information out there. I read, maybe I might touch a little on it, and then the rest is up to you if you want to read it. I always give you the websites to check it out for yourself. This one's from the telegraph.co.uk. Here's one, a collector who bought a Jesse James picture for just, I guess, £7, right? It looks like it's English stuff, on eBay, and told it could be worth $2 million. Again, it's probably, was it pounds, whatever, how do we have it there? If that's the case, this guy is lucky. And it says over here, collector has hit the jackpot after being told that an old photograph he picked up on eBay for just $7 was a genuine portrait of infamous the Wild West outlaw Jesse James, worth up to $2 million. This guy's lucky. You know, sometimes, folks, without getting too much into it, I've been hearing stories, even on Antique Roadshow, if you watch it, where some people go to garage sales or yard sales, and they may pick up a painting, and it turned out, like on one of the shows, if I ever get the one there on Antique Roadshow, if I ever find that segment of that part of the show, where the lady picked up a painting at a yard sale, I think it was, and it was worth like a couple $1 million. And you know, you talk about a diamond in the rough. That doesn't happen too often, but it does happen on occasion. Now, if this here is like this guy said, it could be worth that kind of money. Hey, God bless the guy. He's doing all right for himself. I wish I could have had a find like that. But you never know. You know, sometimes people sell stuff or they get rid of things. They're not familiar with the values of these things. But you can read the rest of the story, okay? And it's in the Telegraph, and that's the news, and this is it. He bought it off of eBay, all right? And that's it. And again, it's the telegraph.co.uk. All right, let's move right along. I'm going to bump out of this guy here. We're going to go to the eBay clarifies. Okay, this is from e-commerce bites, folks. Okay, eBay clarifies position on block bidders. Sellers have been frustrated by eBay's handling of buyers who, against its policy, bypass sellers, blocks against bidding or buying from them. Last week, an eBay moderator weighed in on the problem and provided new information. In a thread on the eBay boards, a seller wrote, eBay recently announced that block buyers are now allowed to bid under another account as long as they are not doing it maliciously. I kid you not. The seller was not wrong. Last year, Auction Bites blog contributor Marie wrote about eBay's change and how it enforces policy around block bidders. Okay, an eBay moderator responded to last week's thread with the following reply. Hi, we may have misspoken about the topic in the past, and I want to take this time to be more clear. While the seller is expected to ship an item to a buyer who has successfully paid, if there is a reason to believe that the member of the community is working to circumvent a block or on a related account, we would like to hear the details so we can investigate. I'm not going to read the whole story, folks. You can read it for yourself. All right. Again, all the following ones are going to be off of e-commerce bites, so I'm not going to keep repeating it. You just go to ecommercebites.com, and this is from March 19th, right here. Right, see up here, folks. This is the latest one. Just look for March 19th in the archives, and you can read the story. Let's bump out of here and go to the next one. Here's another one. eBay sellers worry over change to PayPal protection. All right, let me close this out here. eBay sellers are concerned about PayPal's decision to withdraw protection for certain types of transactions as a part of the changes to the PayPal seller protection policy next month. It doesn't affect all transactions, only those which the buyer pays without being logged into PayPal. I'll be honest with you, I like PayPal. I had no problems with them. They've done very well by me in the past. When I had an issue with a buyer that supposedly was supposed to return a printer, and they never did, and PayPal made good on it. So I have no problems. I think, as a matter of fact, there was something else they did too. If you're in the right, PayPal will back you up. Now, I know there's supposed to be some changes coming, I think, after April 28th. They have it over here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's in the story here. Let me see here. See, as I said, it's a lot of text. I can't read all this here. I'll be tongue-tied. But there is something here. It might be in the next one. I don't know. I had to check it out. Where there's going to be some kind of changes coming, I think, in April sometime. All right. This one here was published Sunday, March 18th. The information I'm giving you folks is not that old. It might be a day old, 2 days. It depends. I really would like to do I would like to do these at least on a daily basis. You know, once a day at least, not 2 or 3 times a day, at least once a day, just to give you guys a little insight what's going on. You can read the rest of the story again. E-commerce bites. Let's bump out of here. Let's move right along. Okay, you could always subscribe to them too if you like. All right, they have the subscription here, and it's driving me crazy here because I don't want to keep seeing the same message. It says over here, have you received mysterious takedown notices from eBay? This was from March 17th. Dear Ina, I've been selling on eBay for over 10 years. For the last couple of months, I've been getting these mysterious, nonsensical takedown notices from eBay. The listings referred to have been running on eBay for several years with no interference from my eBay. My listings are very detailed and complete. This started a couple of months ago. I have checked every listing to which they refer to, and they are detailed and complete as to the format, contents, etc. I have basically been ignoring this as just one more ridiculous BS from eBay. You can read the thing here. It goes on to say I'm a very small seller. Typically listens about 200 items, mostly digital libraries and public domain, all of them which I manufacture myself. This seems to be affecting only a handful of them. I'm not familiar with this here as far as any takedown notices from eBay. I remember when we were talking about the content, you have active content, those things that had to be taken down. You had to remove that stuff or else eBay was going to remove it. But they gave you ample time to do it, to make modification and corrections on it. If you didn't take the initiative to do it and eBay acted on it, well, then that's not eBay's fault, folks. That's your fault because you didn't act on it when the time was told. When it was going to take full effect, when they were going to actually remove those listings. So you can't blame eBay for that one. That one, I have to say, honestly, in that respect, as far as with the active content, they did give you enough time to make the corrections. Let's move right along. Does the shipping from a different location harm eBay sales? This goes on again. The person is writing to Ina. Dear Ina, I am writing to alert readers to a possible killer on eBay sales. A killer of eBay sales I may have accidentally stumbled onto. In January 2015, my partner and I have traveled from New York to California for a couple of months. We brought along inventory to list on eBay. Sales were pretty good during that time, and after we returned to New York, sales lost momentum and did not regain steam. Because we were just an occasional seller on eBay, we didn't think too much about it. This past summer, we started listing more items. We had around 100 items listed, mostly vintage, decorative items, and some collectibles. Sales were fairly stagnant, and we were disappointed to experience any boost in sales before Christmas. And then it goes on to say here about about how they're feeling, but if you're shipping from a different location, can it harm your eBay sales? I don't know if that would really make a difference in there, folks. I mean, if these people are going away to traveling, okay, if you first off, they're casual sellers, right? So that's what I look at. If you're traveling, the way I understand it, you're supposed to put your store on vacation mode. Now, I don't know if that's what these people did, but apparently they said they were gone, they were in California for a couple of months. So apparently, maybe they were working over there or not. I don't know. I never really had this problem what they're referring to as far as a different location. I don't think that has anything to do with it. To me, it doesn't make any sense. But if anybody wants to comment on that, you could read the whole story. I'm not going to read the rest of it. Again, off e-commerce bites. Let's move right along here, folks. Here's another one here. Maybe this is what I was talking about. PayPal. New PayPal policy and fees change take effect in April. Okay, again, now this is from March 18th. This is new 2018, okay? It says PayPal is updating its user agreement and privacy policy effective April 19, 2018. The change that has sellers buzzing is the removal of its seller protection program for certain types of transactions. PayPal states we are updating additional requirements for coverage and authorized transactions for sellers under the seller protection program to require that the payment must have been made in connection with the transaction where the buyer is logged into the PayPal account. to complete the transaction in order to sellers to be covered under the program. Well, as far as I know, like I said again, I don't think is going to bother me right now. Like I said, I never really had any problems with that. The only thing I will say, folks, and I will touch bases on this with you guys. I've had it where on 2 occasions, that's just 2 occasions I can recall with PayPal, where the buyers, they don't necessarily have to go through eBay. And I didn't even know about it. One day I was looking at my emails, and my email that's attached to PayPal, and I came across it says there's been an open case against you. I say, open case? Through PayPal? I mean, I'm not playing dumb, but I wasn't aware of it, because I'm so used to when you buy something off of eBay, it's going through eBay, right? You would think they would open up an unpaid, a return, right? Don't open up a case, right? That they want to have a return. And I didn't think nothing of it. But apparently, if you're a buyer, you don't have to go through to eBay. You could just go to a PayPal, and that's what this person did. And they went through PayPal. I think it was in regard to a print, if I'm not mistaken, like I mentioned earlier. I think it was for the printer. And the person said, no, they want to send it back. The printer didn't work, blah, blah, blah. And it did work because I did a video on it. And they wanted to send it back. So I said, okay. I told PayPal, I called up PayPal, and I told them, I said, look, let them send it back, And I said, I don't want to have the funds released them until I actually get it in my, physically in my company, in my place of business. And they said, okay, no, don't worry about it. You wait until you get it back. They got so many days to return it, and if not, then they'll step in. In a case like that, after the time that they stated it was going to be sent back, there was no tracking number. Okay, I waited. I don't know if it was a week or 2 weeks, whatever it was, for them to return it, and it never got returned. And I called up PayPal. I said, listen, I'm still waiting here. I don't see any tracking number whatsoever. And these people, they say they want their money back. They want a refund, but I don't see anything. That's when PayPal stepped in with the PayPal Seller Protection Program, and it did help out. They were in my favor, and needless to say, everything was circumvented, and I came out okay with that one there. And there was one other case where they helped me out as well. I'll be honest with you, folks. It's gonna be sad to see PayPal go, and it's not gonna happen right away. But when I think from what I understand, there is going to be an option where they could still use it. And to be honest with you, it would be nice if they still keep that eBay or still keep that format there where people can check out using PayPal. But you guys could check into this here. Okay, it's just look for it. Like I said, you can go to the archives. You can probably read about it and offer e-commerce bites, and we'll get into that later on. I don't want to keep talking about it. Let's say I think I'll put 2 windows the same, right? Okay. eBay reboots seller promotion with new offer. eBay is running a new seller promotion after canceling a different one this week. It's uncertain if eBay sent the new promo to the same sellers as the canceled one. The new promo incentivizes sellers to list very high value items in certain categories. It runs March 15th through March 29th, and sellers must activate the promotion. Individual sellers who activate the promotion receive 40% of final value fees, but only on sales of $250 or more. Folks, my sales have been stagnant. I don't know about you guys, but they are very stagnant. I mean, they're like trickling in. I don't know how you guys are doing. If anybody wants to leave a comment below and share that with me, that'd be great. Or share it with us, that'd be great. But I wish I could say I could even got that much, but no, it's trickling in, folks. Again, you could read this here about the seller promotion. It's again off e-commerce bites, and this came out on March 16th. Let's move right along. Here, Etsy. Now, again, for those who don't know anything about my website or this here, the Reseller News, I cover the topics, like I said, and the Reseller News it talks about eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. So every now and then you will see Amazon and Etsy news articles patched in here, so just be aware of that, just to let you know. Okay, it says Etsy invites sellers to participate in spring sale. Etsy is kicking off one week long spring sales event on March 22nd and invited sellers to participate. Running a statewide sale is fairly new marketing technique to draw new shoppers to the site and get existing buyers to return. An approach that Etsy CEO Josh Silverman said gives a sales lift even to the sellers who don't directly participate. You know something, guys? I put stuff on. I only put a couple T-shirts on there on Etsy, and I'm not expecting people to sit there and say, "Oh, wow, this guy listed a couple things on there," and you know, I didn't get any response from them. You know, I don't know if I got any looks. I didn't get any questions or anything about them, or nobody inquired. So I took them off. I think I only had a total of 4 T-shirts on there. They're pre-owned, and I'm not saying that I'm because I throw them up there, I want people to jump at. But I thought it'd be a little something for me. It didn't do anything for us. So I took them off, and I think I ended up paying 60 cents for it. It was either 3 or 4. It had to be something like that. I didn't really see anything with it. Some people will swear by it, or like full Etsy sellers, and they're probably doing really good with it. But I tried it. I kind of like dabbled in it, and it didn't really do nothing to me. But then again, the items I was selling probably wasn't to anybody's liking anyway. So anyway, if for those who do sell on Etsy, you can keep this in mind for the spring. Like I said, invite sellers to participate in the spring sale. You might want to check that out. Let's move right along. This one here deals with Amazon. Keys to reducing Amazon FBA long-term storage fees. A recent study highlighted how much sellers paid in Amazon FBA long-term storage fees, known as LTS fees, which Amazon assesses twice a year. FeedAdvisor found that clients it works with paid an average of 4,000. An average of 4,000 such fees in most recent cycle assessed in February. I don't do anything with Amazon FBA. Looking at that price, I'm not. I only, to be honest with you folks. For those who know me, I sell pretty much exclusively on eBay right now, and Bonanza, which is nothing to write home about, but it's okay. I don't deal with the Amazon FBA. I just have a basic seller account there, and I'm lucky I sold 2 or 3 things off of there. I don't know what all the hype is. I didn't get the stuff. The stuff I put up there is okay stuff, some electronics, but they have too many guides and guidelines in there to follow. Certain things I couldn't list, like I want to advertise some, sell some Sony items, some electronics, and they had a thing where you had to get approved, and you had to pay so much money to get this some kind of some kind of disclaimer or something with the company. And I said, you know what? Forget about it. I said, I had to, and then you have to get approved for certain things. It's got too many restrictions with certain things. So that's probably why I don't really get involved with Amazon. I would like to, maybe eventually throw a few things up there just to see what it's all about. But I'm not a full-fledged, Amazon seller. There are people out there though that do pretty well with it. I have to honestly say, I just never really had such luck with it. I'll be honest with you, and I'm not going to share this, and I'm not saying this in a derogative way. The sales I got on on Amazon, were almost as equivalent as the ones I got on Bonanza, if that tells you anything. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is Bonanza, you might have been waiting there months and months and months before you got 1 or 2 orders. And the same thing with Amazon. I think I sold a videotape on there, a couple of videotapes, and something else. I think it was like a total of 3 things. That was it. And thinking in a big, e-commerce platform like that, you would have make a lot of sales. But then again, let's join the club. Everybody and their mother's selling stuff on there, right? So it is what it is. Anyway, let's move right along. Here's something else with sellers. I think we said this here. This one we read, right? Oh, this one here. Etsy redesigns order page for sellers. It says Etsy redesigned its orders page to give sellers control over their workflow, highlight information needed. Unfortunately, also a bug impacting the order page that's hampering sellers from searching orders for tax reporting purposes. Etsy described the changes to the new orders pages. You can read the rest of this here. There's not much here to read on it, as you can see here. All right. Again, you could read the rest of that there on the e-commerce bites. And I'm going to back out of this here right now. That's basic. Well, the other thing I just want to talk about really quick. My followers on here on Shop Rjpasini on the Twitter has gone up and down. Like I said, this was the other day was down to 1168 whatever, and now it's up 1175. If you guys want to, sign up or whatever, you want to get log on to Twitter with me. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that'd be great. I'd love to have you guys. I could use more subscribers. I try to throw stuff on there. I try to tweet sometimes with certain topics and items and stuff, and I think eventually it'll pick up. I'm surprised I got this much, to be honest with you. As you can see, there's 4,024 tweets. That's not all mine. That's from other people, of course. And this is how many people I'm following, but these are the followers who are following me, which is not too bad. This was up at one time 2,000, so I did lose quite a bit. But again, you know, the stuff I put out there, you know, again, it's probably not what people are really interested in. But if you guys want to sign up and, you know, with Twitter, follow me on Twitter, that'd be great. And the other thing I wanted to see here was one for, this is not the one here. This is not what I'm talking about, folks. This is, I'm sorry, guys. Well, there are 10 items. Well, now that I'm here, I might as well share it with you. There are 10 items right now that are going to be ending soon. And I did put those 10 items. I don't remember which ones they were verbatim. I added free shipping with them. So they're going to be, I believe, ending today. But they're on, what do you call it there? Good till canceled. So if you don't have the opportunity to make any purchase on a lot of these things, they all look good to canceled. You know, please, you know, check it out. Like I said again, there are some that have free shipping. There are some that don't. A lot of them don't. I think it's only the only 10 that right now have the free shipping outside of the Sony e-reader. That I think that still has free shipping, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it's a total of 11 items that have free shipping. So check it out if you get the chance. Go check it out, and you know, all the links are going to be below, just to let you know, share that with you guys. And the other thing I want to share with you guys really quick, if I can get into it, is the Facebook group here. Here it is, folks. This is the Facebook group. You're welcome to join. I would have had 500 today. Okay, somebody bumped out. They backed out of my group. Okay, here we have 499 members. Now, as you know, I made 500 videos. I was hoping I was going to have 500 members, but we're getting there. It's getting there. You know, somebody bumped out of it. You know, they bumped out of my group. It's okay. People come and go. You know, maybe they don't like the group. I don't know. Maybe they don't get nothing out of it. This is the eBay sellers group. Hopefully, when people come here, that, like I put in the description here, this group is to help and share information on how to buy, how to sell on eBay and Amazon. All comments and suggestions are welcomed. All right, and the group type is buy and sell. If you have questions to ask, there's a lot of people here. Like I said, like I said, all right, it's going to be almost 500 people here. Hopefully, they can help you out. They're probably more seasoned sellers, you know, and that can give you information. I can try to help you out if you have any questions as well. It seems like I was getting people every day, at least two people a day, one a day, whatever. So this group did kind of grow kind of quick, to be honest with you. So I'm waiting for that 500th member that comes on. I'm going to congratulate that 500th member. And what they're going to get, they're not getting anything. I'm just going to congratulations that we made it to 500. You know, I'm thinking of something to do for the group members, but right now I got my minds on other things right now. I can't really think about that at this point. I got to stay focused on trying to get sales with eBay. Got to try to make those sales. That's my number one right now. My priority is to take care of you potential buyers and try to make sales. But I'm going to bump out of the screen here, and this is what we just showed you. But this is what I was talking about as far as the free advertisement, folks. I'm going to probably throw little things like this every now and then up on my my channel. And I know you might think it's crazy. You might say, well, this is for places in your area. But again, there are a couple over here outside of this guy here, Fun Stuff Toys. But he has it over here, right over here. He does. I don't think he advertises it. Oh, here, he does have it here. This company here, now you know Toys R Us went out. Okay, this is Fun Stuff Toys. And it says over here, for more than 30 years, Fun Stuff Toys has been providing Long Island with very best toys around. And it says, oh yeah, the print is a little small. Once again, voters have declared Fun Stuff Toys are the best toy source, or best toy store on Long Island. So this place has been around for 30 years. Okay, again, I'm not getting anything for these people here. Okay, I'm not. These are just newspaper clippings I cut out. I didn't know about these places. I didn't know about Rosie's Vintage. I didn't know about Bob Howard's General Store, and I didn't know about Island Thrift Store. But again, for the people, now they have multiple locations, but see here, they do have websites. All of these do. I didn't realize it. I didn't see here as fstoys.com. They're all on it. I thought he just didn't have his phone number there. But it's also over here as well. Okay, that's the same, www.fstoys.com. You could contact these people, or if you're in the area, You could look him up, check it out. And this is Bob Howard's General Store. He's got it there. Like I said, it's only a total of 4. This one here goes with this guy. All right. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. All right. But anyway, let me bump out of that and go over here. That's basically it. That wraps up the reseller news, guys. And again, I just wanted to share that information with you. I hope you get stuff out of it. And if you do, please drop the comments below. My name is Rjpasini, and I go on to shop Rjpasini for great deals on eBay. I would love to have you guys. I'd love to have this channel grow, and I hope that you guys get something out of it. Where you could say, I never really get comments on it, like people saying, hey, I checked your channel out. I like the information you put out there. It's helpful, whatever. It's okay if you don't have comments to leave. You don't have comments to leave. You just might be a person like me. I go to other people's YouTube channels and I look at the information or whatever. But I always say thank you for the information now. Or I always say, to the person, thank you for sharing this information. And I'll leave a comment like that. I always leave nice comments. Okay, I will not be like other people that make derogative remarks like that. I just found it amusing, but it's funny when I think about it. Just in closing, it's just I find it amusing that people sometimes can be really cruel. Say things. I mean, I've had well, not I have, but I've read other YouTube followers, creators, and whenever I see a lot of thumbs down, I always will look. I scroll down to see what the comments, and some people are so cruel. I mean, really. I mean, there were people out there on YouTube that make fun of other people. Their looks and this and that and stuff like that. And I said to myself, that's terrible. I don't know how people can sit there and be so cruel. If you look at the creators, small-time creators, small-time, big-time creators, these people that put the information out there, such as myself, I can't speak for everybody, but they do it with good intentions. And I've been to YouTube followers, channels, and I said to myself, these people put out really nice content. There's no cursing, there's no profanity in there and stuff like that. And these people probably put their heart and soul into it. At least I would think so. I know I do. I mean, people, I said, why do you go that extra yard? Like like I said, with this advertising, this free advertisement for people. People may think you're not getting nothing out of it. Are these people going to advertise for your website, or are they going to do anything for you? No, they're not. Like I said, I don't have an affiliate links with them. I just throw it out there. And I would like to do something like that, going forward. Put free advertisement to people. I don't care. I'm not getting anything. Look, just to give you guys a heads up out there really quick, I'm not making anything right now. My channel's demonetized. Okay? I think if you're new to this channel, in order to get monetization, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, which I'm shy of. All right? If I could get 200, I'm shy 800, right? Whatever, 800 more followers. And you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. So without those two thresholds, if I can't meet that threshold with YouTube's threshold there, as far as that part, it doesn't matter. And even before that, I was in the YouTube Partner Program. Even before they came out with that new, they modified their website and their guides on how to stay monetized. I wasn't doing anything with it anyway. It's not like I have 1 million subscribers and I'm making all this amount of money. I wasn't making anything anyway. So a lot of people may say, well, why do you even bother doing this here? If your channel's not demonetized, why are you even doing it? And as I always come back with the same answer, I do it for you guys. I do it for the people out there. If I could share something, like I said, even if it's something little, and you get something out of it, that's a plus for me. That makes me happy. It means I accomplished something. Even if I got a small percentage of people that follow me on this YouTube channel, and they got something out of it, say, hey, you know what? I really appreciate what they got. Like I did the one there with the being frugal. That one I did recently. Live frugal and save money for the future. I put my heart and soul into it. I had to think about all of that stuff. But you know what? It wasn't that hard to think about, because you know why? That's true. That's coming from the heart. It's coming from me. I'm living that. That when I'm telling you, I'm living that. Not that I'm saying I had all the cable, but I've been around people, and I used to hear them talk about when I was on the job before I got laid off. And when you're talking about, you're sitting around in the office, and on your coffee breaks, whatever, people will sit there, happen to have to drum up these conversations. Oh, they're complaining. Oh, my cable vision bill is so expensive. Oh, I just leased a car out. My car payment's expensive. And you hear all this stuff here. I didn't sit there with a pen and paper and say, wait a minute, hey Jack, what was that story again? How much you paying for your car? How much? I'm not sitting there writing a book. There used to be a saying going around the office there. If you asked me questions, what are you writing a book? I don't know if you ever heard that term. People are writing a book, but it's true. And that's why I took all of those things I heard, the stories from all the coworkers, and I kind of like put it all together. And plus, I throw myself in there too. Like I share my experience that I went through. When I got laid off from work, from the job, I got laid off twice, and one company went bankrupt. And I was sharing my experiences. And let me tell you, folks, for those who never went through it, if you did or you didn't, it's pretty sad. For a lot of people, now there were people the last company I worked at, they were there for like 30, 40 years. And, when your job is getting outsourced to an overseas country, and you put your heart and soul in that company, when I worked for that company, all the companies I worked for, I never took a day off. Never took a vacation. The manager used to tell me, you got to take some time off, you're going to lose your time. It doesn't carry over. I never took time off, not for monetary gains or anything, for reasons. I just I wasn't really traveling type. If anything, we used to go upstate on the weekends when the kids were little. Now they're older, they're not going to want to hang out with mommy and daddy. They want to do their own thing. They're in their 20s. I got 2 daughters. They're not going to want to hang out, go upstate and do stuff. That's not for them. That dissipated. But it was kind of rough, and it hurts, But it is what it is, and But the thing is, they say in life everything happens for a reason. So lost the job. I figured let me try getting involved with eBay and try to make a go out of it. And again, the prices I put on there, the stuff I get, I don't get the items for free. If I did, it's very rare. But most of the time, 99.9% of the stuff that you see on that eBay, on the eBay listings, I had to pay for. Okay, minimal investment, but I had to pay for it. Okay, none of that stuff came free to me. When I go into a thrift store, you may say, well, if you're getting half price, well, it's a savings. It's a savings, no doubt about it. But I'm not getting that stuff for free. And that's why when that person made that comment about that first act guitar, I didn't get it for free. So if I sold it for a decent buck, I did my research on it. I see what other people were selling it for, and then that's how I base the price. Like I said, I don't when I price items out, I don't go too high and I don't go too low. I try to stay right in the middle. And then I also offer best offers. So even if I keep the price somewhat moderately low, I have the best offers there too. So they could even get it cheaper. Some people just like to voice their opinion, and that's okay. You're entitled to it. You can say anything you want. I mean, if people want to make derogative remarks about this video or about me in general, you could leave the comment. I'm not going to respond to it. I'm telling you right up front. I'm just going to delete it. If you have nice things to say, I'll be more than happy to oblige. I'll respond to it. Okay, and I'm not the only YouTube creator that makes statements like this. There's a person I follow that says the same things. If you're going to leave comments, don't leave anything nasty comments. It's another YouTube creator, small-time YouTube creator. Apparently, if that person's stating that, they must have had somebody making bad comments at one point for them to come out with that. Okay, me, I'm not going to get in a debacle with people. I'm not going to have a cyber war, go back and forth. Why'd you say that for? What are you cursing or using profanity? I don't. I am not that type of person. If something like that happens, I just get the comment, bloop, remove it. I'm not going to leave it there for the rest of the YouTube world to see it. Okay, I'm not going to have people making derogatory statements. You want to say something nice to me, I'll be more than happy to oblige. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by, checking out this video. I hope it helped out. Like I said again, I hope you get something out of it. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. I'll drop the links below. If you like the content I put out, give it a thumbs up. And just to let you know, just in closing, with this channel, I do not discuss religion and politics, and there is no profanity in here. Okay, it's a child clean-free content YouTube channel. In other words, you don't have to worry if you're sitting here watching the video, watching my channel, you're not going to have to sit there and say, tell your son or daughter, go into the next room. I'm watching this guy on YouTube here. I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. I can tell you right to boot what's going to come out. No profanity. That's for sure. That's not going to happen. Okay, I don't believe in it there. I like clean content. If you want to subscribe to a person that's got good clean content, you're right here. Subscribe to this channel. Okay, I'm upfront and honest. I don't sugarcoat anything when I do my sneak peek videos. Right, the sneak peek videos, I get the items that I picked up for the thrift store for that day. I talk about the items. I talk about the condition of it. Okay, and I tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't mask things out, and I'm not trying to get over anybody. I'm an honest seller. If I tell you something, if I'm selling this coffee mug to you, and the front of it looks beautiful over here, it's nice, but the back of it's all chipped up, it's got scratches on it, a big gouge over here, I'm not going to show you the better part and say, oh, I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to just show you the good part and then send it off to you. First off, that's the most stupidest way to think about doing a business anyway, because you're going to get the car to look at it and say, hey, the guy's got all chips back here. He didn't tell that in the video. I don't do things like that, folks. That I don't do. And if something does get damaged, if I send this cup to you and you buy this from me, this is my cup, by the way, but if I send this cup to you, it's going to be wrapped, packaged, and securely, and made sure that it's not going to get damaged. And if it does get to you broken, that's not my fault. That's mishandling from the Postal Service. And I'll tell you this, I'll share this with you. I had 2 printers that came back broken. Well, they came back to me because they got to the buyer broken. Okay, the things came back broken to me. I had some for parts. That's why I had one. I recently got rid of. One was being sold for parts, and I got one more printer left. And that's because when it came back, when I sent it to them, it was good. But then again, it's also the buyer's fault because they didn't repackage it properly. That's how it gets damaged. I think that's how that one got damaged. Sometimes the buyer, when I send it back, they don't pack it like I do. It comes back to me and it's busted. Now, unless that's the way they received it on their end, they're sending it back to me. Well, it's already broken. It got to me broken. I'll send it back to him broken. It could be that too, But it is what it is, In this business, you got to expect things like that to happen. But like I said, I don't sugarcoat anything, and I don't pad things up to make things sellable. I tell it like it is. If it's an item that's scratched, dings, or dents on it, I'm going to tell it like it is. That's why I do the sneak peek videos, and that's why I do the intro videos. Okay, and that's what that's what people like that guy, whoever who made that comment, and the other one. I think I respond to another comment. These people understand that there. These videos are for you, the potential buyers. It's for you to see, the thing working. If I'm doing a demonstration on a digital clock radio, or like I said with that guitar, I was just showing you that it works. It was an electric guitar, and that's what it's all for. It's to show you and give you a little insight about that particular item. So that's what it's all about. That's what I'm all about. And I want to say this. Please check out my feedbacks before you buy anything from me. Just read the feedbacks. I don't know. Just scroll down the page, maybe one little page of it, and see what other people said, what they have to say about the service I offer. Okay? If that doesn't sell you, or you don't think that's nothing fantastic about it, I'm not saying it's going to be fantastic, but if you don't think it's that doesn't mean nothing to you, then that's fine. But I would encourage you to just check out the feedbacks. Just see what other people say about my service. And then that'll tell you, and it will say right there, even though I'm 100% top-rated seller, I would still like you to check it out, see what other people said, And the other thing is, please don't hesitate to make best offers. Don't feel funny. I had a decline one yesterday, and I just want to share this with you really quick. I know I keep going on and on. We'll never get out of here now. I have to share this one really quick. I had on there, I don't know if the person was toying with me or just playing games. I forget what it was. I don't know if it was a little souvenir or whatever. And I had it for $3.95. And accidentally, I put it on free shipping. Normally, when I have something that cheap, I always charge for shipping. I put it on there, $3.95, right? Fast and free. The person makes an offer for $1, for $1. Could you imagine $1? I mean, give me. I laughed. I laughed. I said to myself, these people, they got to be kidding me, really. I mean, $3.95, fast and free shipping, and you offer me $1, $1, and out of that dollar, eBay gets a fee. I'm sure PayPal's taking something out of it, and it's gonna cost me. I'm paying you, the buyer, to ship that to you. It's like, in other words, I'm telling you, you don't have to buy from me. I'll pay you to take my merchandise off me. I just hit the decline button. I just hit the decline button. I just hit the decline button. I said, that is crazy. That is crazy. $3.95 and fast and free, and you have the nerve to sit there and make an offer for $1? $1, really? Go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a cup of coffee. You can't even get a cup of coffee for that price. I don't know about McDonald's, but I think Dunkin' Donuts is like $1 and change. A coffee. And that's not even coffee money. Anyway. Thanks again for checking out the Reseller News, guys. Have a great day, great evening. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Bye.